Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and back to my Advent countdown. Today is December 2nd, so it's time to reveal the second pattern in this year's Christmas countdown, and the pattern for today is the champagne pullover that I'm wearing at the moment. And it's also actually it's my birthday today, so December 2nd is my birthday. I'm a Sagittarius, so I chose the champagne pullover because I thought the name fits the celebration of today very well. So if you are new to my channel or you don't know anything about the Advent countdown that I'm doing, this is something that I've been doing, I think this is the 5th year that I'm doing it, so it's kind of like a Christmas tradition for me already. So every day from the 1st of December until Christmas Eve, I will be featuring one of my favorite patterns or one of the most popular patterns on Ravelry, or just an old pattern that I want to highlight that I don't think has gotten a lot of attention lately, so I want to feature that and show it to you more. There will be a discount code for each of the patterns, and with that code you will get the featured pattern with a 24% discount, and the code is always valid until the end of next day. So today's code is champagne. You can use it either on my web shop or on Ravelry, and you will get the champagne pullover with a 24% discount, and the code is valid until the end of tomorrow, so that is December 3rd. End of the day Helsinki time, so I'm based in Finland, so that gives you always around like 36 hours to use the code. So it's until the end of today and the whole day tomorrow you can use the code. And tomorrow I'm going to feature a new pattern, and that's again like until the day after tomorrow. So today's featured pullover is the champagne pullover, and like I said, it's my birthday, so I wanted to have this one on today, and also because it's one of my all-time favorite makes. So I needed this one, I think it was already 2 years ago. Time goes so quickly. I started it while I was traveling in Seattle for Flock Fiber Festival, and I was knitting it over there, and then I finished it at home after that. And Champagne Pullover was kind of like the working title, and it was because of the other color that I used for this one. So the fingering weight yarn that I used for this one, the colorway is called Champagne, so it was the working title for this this sweater, and then it just kind of stuck. I think it's a very fitting name for this one. It looks kind of like bubbles rising in a champagne flute, or I don't know, it kind of like reminds me of something really festive, and that's something that I really like about this sweater. So you can see that it has quite a lot of texture, but still it's something that you could easily wear every day. Just put on like jeans and the boots, and you're ready to go for a coffee date or just to library or whatever you're doing on a day, like a normal day. Or if you want to dress it up, just like put on high heels, satin pants, or like a really flowy skirt and add some like big earrings, a little clutch, and you can use it in a party. So I think that's something that I try to think about often when I design, that the pieces that I design and the pieces that I knit are versatile enough that you can actually use them in your daily life, and you can dress them up or down depending where you're going and what you're doing. So I think this would also be a really good sweater for the office. And if you have been following me for a longer time, you know that I usually get bored if I have to knit a lot of stockinette stitch. So that's why I really like knitting texture, and it's always really hard for me to choose whether I love cables or lace more. And with this sweater I don't have to choose, it has both. So it has a bit of lace and then it has a bit of cables here and there, and This one might look a bit more complicated. It has a lot of patterning going on, but I think everybody who has made this sweater has commented to me that it's a lot easier than it looks like. So once you get going on with the pattern, it's surprisingly intuitive to knit. So you just follow the charted pattern and you don't even have to check it row by row, because it's, like I said, it becomes really intuitive after a few rounds. And it has a bit of short row shaping on the sleeve, so it starts with a European shoulder construction, so you can see the line, increased line over here. So you start at the back, you increase until the width of the shoulders, then you pick up stitches for the front, join them at the neck, and then continue until the armholes. There's a bit of shaping at the underarm, and then you join the body in the round and work it in the round until hem. And after that you pick up stitches for the sleeves. There are a couple of short rows to shape the top of the sleeve, and then just work the sleeve in the round until the cuffs. And like I said, the pattern is a lot easier than it looks like, so don't let it intimidate you. It's not as hard as it looks like. I would rate this as intermediate knit, maybe even like an adventurous beginner. If you are like me, always going straight to the deep end, then I think you can also pull this one off. Just be mindful that working a lot of texture, especially if it's something new to you, it will take longer than just a stockinette stitch, but if you just follow the pattern, you're good to go. But anyway, the Champagne Pullover, like I said, it's fingering weight yarn combined with mohair, and I bought the fingering weight yarn from my local yarn shop Snorre here in Helsinki, and the mohair that I paired it with, we were on a summer holiday trip to Copenhagen, and I went to the Knitting for Olives shop and wanted to find a matching mohair for the merino, fingering weight merino that I had, and I chose, it's called Elderflower, and it gives this like a beautiful buttery yellow look. So I really love the color. It's kind of like it's kind of neutral, but then again it's not white, and also the merino has a little bit of like orange speckles, so it's not like totally unicolor. So this is the Champagne Pullover, and you will get it with code Champagne with a 24% discount until tomorrow. The pattern is available both on Ravelry as well as in my web shop on sarinordlund.com. I will post both links below this video as well as the discount code, so you can easily find that there, and the code is valid until the end of tomorrow, that is December 3rd, end of the day Helsinki time. And tomorrow I will be back with a new design. Now I'll go and celebrate my birthday. We have a really nice birthday dinner booked at one of my favorite restaurants for tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. But see you tomorrow.